Bom, estamos aqui então, vamos fazer a quest lendária do Cyno. Eu já desbloqueei ela aqui. Eu tenho 1 bilhão de quests pra fazer. Isso aqui tem um monte que eu não peguei pelo mundo. Mas, peraí, qual é a do Cyno? Deve ser esse Lupus aqui, né? Lupus aureus. Deve ser esse aqui. Bora. Vocês acharam boa? Sem spoilers, né? Obviamente, por favor. Mas vocês acharam boa a quest do Cyno? Academia. 7, 8, 10, 7, 7,5. 8 pela Lore, 8, 9, 10. Olha, ninguém deu nota baixa, então... pelo menos razoável ela é. Que Citra, obrigado pelo Prime. Muitíssimo obrigado.
What should I do now? If only Cyno was still around.
Ok. Pulei de 10.
Excuse us. Has something happened?
Ah, eu queria que a próxima vez que eu pisasse na academia seria pra pôr fogo nela. Dark, obrigado pelo Prime também. Muito obrigadinho.
Oh, I appreciate the concern, but who are you?
Mano, por que a gente tá aqui na academia? Não tá rolando uma revolução em Sumero? Não tá rolando um negócio aí, doutor ir pra lá e gente sendo hipnotizada pra cá? O que eu tô fazendo aqui?
Ah, friends of Cyno. Well, I suppose it's not a secret or anything. Since you two are interested, I'll just lay it out for you.
Ok. Segue o roteiro. Tá bom.
My name is
Tá
Nabil.
bom.
I'm a matra in the academia.
Oi,
A case
Nabil.
involving the smuggling of canned knowledge has come to our
Quais são os
attention
matras?
recently.
Peraí, matras?
Unfortunately,
Eu esqueci
we
o que
don't
são
have the people
matras.
to handle it at the moment.
Eu sei que o Cyno é o Mahamatra, mas eu não sei o que são matras.
Huh? You mean the academia is short on mantra right now?
É a polícia, tá certo. E o Mahamatra é meio que o dono da polícia, né? É meio que o sargento, assim, é o cara, o top tier, general, isso. Capitão, isso. Por aí. Delegado.
Well, not exactly. I suppose the main problem is that the case suddenly
Mas se ele é uma polícia, por que ele se veste igual... Por que ele tem uma toga? Mas o policial veste uma toga, what? Como é que vai correr atrás dos bandidos de toga, meu querido?
Given the large scope of the issue, we talked things over internally and decided that we should find further assistance from outside the Matra. If you two have some time, would you lend us your strength?
All right. Since you asked so nicely, we'll help.
Ok.
Yes, large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have been appearing on the market recently. According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious consequences. Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market. Regardless of whether the rumors
Conhecimento
are true
perigoso.
or not, this case calls for urgent action.
Imagina. Imagina se eles soubessem o conhecimento do que acontece se você misturar manga e tomar leite em seguida.
According to our current leads, it's highly likely that there are dealers selling canned knowledge outside the city, even as we speak. If you two could, please help us investigate the area.
You can count on us. Let's go.
Calma. Ok. Tá dando eco nas quests? Tá? Pra mim não. Uma ótima vitamina. Está aqui. O calma da sabedoria desbalanceada. Primeira vez que a gente tá entrando na academia de forma canon, né? Ó. Quando é que vai vir isso aqui pro bully, mano? Oh, eu quero isso aqui na minha sala de estar do bully. Com licença. Que lindo. Nunca. Quando é que a porta automática vai pro bully? Me dê portas automáticas. Me dê tecnologia. Vai ficar querendo a fonte e a porta. Obrigado pelos bitos. Ok. Opa, tô bom.
It's Cyno. What are you doing here?
It's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence. I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here. We'll have to chat some other time.
Ok.
There's been a recent case of canned knowledge smuggling. It seems that the smugglers are following an elaborate and dangerous scheme. I just happened to acquire some intel which led me here.
Hey, what do you know? We're also here to investigate that.
Nice. Vamos investigar junto.
I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people, but gained very little information.
Ok.
Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Whoa,
Beleza.
that sounds pretty complicated. But having Cyno around will definitely make things easier. Alright, let's go round up those bad guys.
Nice. Let's go, let's go. É, eu não vou conseguir terminar a quest se eu ficar parando toda hora pra ver os nomes do Google Tradutor.
Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
Gente, vocês acreditam que no futuro isso pode acontecer? As pessoas venderem conhecimento enlatado?
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more.
Isso já acontece, né? Só que a diferença é que num pendrive. Só que no futuro pode ser literalmente na sua cabeça. Bizarro, né?
What does the academia think they're doing? All right, I'll take these here. Let me see what else you have.
Ok.
I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever, how much do I owe you?
O cara tá comprando conhecimento aleatório, sem nem saber o que tá comprando. O Carlos se tornou VIP. Deixa eu dar o VIP pra ele antes que eu esqueça. Aí.
150k. Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
Ih!
It's Cyno! When's he ever gonna let up?
O cara ainda larga uma dessas, mano. Quando poderei praticar crimes em paz sem o policial me encher meu saco?
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
But don't forget the Mora!
O cara parando pra juntar a Mora.
Done! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the
Não, uma matra na frente e o cara... Não esqueça a Mora. E fica ali. E fica ali. O barulhinho dele juntando a Mora. E uma meia hora ali. Juntando a Morinha no saco.
What is this? He's got backup now? Doesn't everyone say Cyno works alone?
É a imersão, né? Exato.
I don't like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight. Any ideas?
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my life here.
Ó, inteligente.
Huh? Did they really just give up like that?
É,
Just like
ué.
the others I've caught. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of the chain. All right. I have one question and one question only. Where did you get this canned knowledge?
E aí, vocês enfrentariam ou se entregariam?
The pickup location is different every time. The boss tells us where it's gonna be and that's it. We don't get a say in it. He sends someone every 5 days to bring us the goods.
And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
Ih, vai perder um dedo.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything.
Ok. Me entregaria e cairia nos nos braços do Cyno. Sim. Aí ele te largaria no chão e te prenderia, é isso. Eu fugia, claro. É isso, né? Pergunta ao caixa.
The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
Eles falaram bem rápido, né? Acho que é porque eles sabem a fama do Cyno.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. 3 days ago is exactly when I started my investigation. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they cut all contact with these dealers. When you were trying to escape,
está passo atrás, Cyno.
about me working alone.
Está passo atrás
Where did you
deles.
hear that from?
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even gave us info about you.
É, o cara realmente é conhecido muito.
But here we are. I guess we never stood a chance.
Pegaria desses conhecimentos enlatados e tacaria na cabeça deles. Pois é.
They already knew all about me and were trying to avoid being detected from the very beginning. These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. And no matter how many we catch, it won't further our investigation. If only we had another lead. Like a merchant who sells large amounts of canned knowledge.
Huh? Oh, you mean someone like
Meu Deus, Paimon!
Do you have a
Meu
potential
Deus,
suspect?
Paimon!
You'd better bring them to me for judgment.
Whoa! Judgment?
That's right.
Trabalho.
Don't turn a blind eye on any dangerous suspect.
Trabalho.
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Cyno meet Dory.
Meu Deus. Isso, agora mente pro Mahamatra, vai.
I see. Anyway, I'll think of a way to deal
Ele
with
engoliu.
these two and then continue gathering information.
Que? Eu confio no viajante. Ele é nosso amigo, ele confia na gente. Ah, tá, pô. Nerfado. Simplesmente nerfado. Mano, tipo... Isso aqui me lembrou a parte 5 de Jojo. Sabe? Quem assistiu a parte 5 de Jojo? O Bucciarati? Que ele fala que ele consegue sentir o gosto de um mentiroso. E aí ele faz isso na primeira vez que ele apareceu. E aí depois ele é enganado umas 3 vezes durante o anime, assim. E nada acontece feijoada. É isso.
If you manage to learn anything, you can find me a
O que você tá rindo, Carol?
Eu consigo sentir o gosto de um mentiroso. Pera, dessa coisa eu não senti, eu tinha que ter lambido ele.
É isso, né? Nunca mais.
And as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused knowledge capsules, then you should submit them to the authorities immediately.
Você vai liberar, Cyno?
Okay, I got it. Just keep your nose out of my business.
Não, pera aí. O cara pega o outro com mercadoria ilegal, libera ele, e o maluco ainda age... Ai, para de se intrometer nos meus negócios. Ué, mano...
Hey, what's with the attitude, mister?
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, buying canned knowledge is a deal between two people. The buyer and the seller.
Meu
Think
Deus.
about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge, then they must have been planning only to use it for
É, eu
themselves.
também não vou botar minha mão no fogo pela academia não,
The
viu?
academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge. I don't like having to repeat things. I just hope you understand that your actions are what fuels the smuggling of canned knowledge. If I ever catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished. All right, traveler. I need to go now.
Caraca, mano. Tipo...
Ha! You think you can scare me?
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? She's got loads
Achei...
of
É, exatamente. Crime é feio. Tchau. Tipo... Brasil, mano, igualzinho.
If Paimon remembers correctly, she's usually at the palace of Alcazar's array. Let's go!
Ah, no, tipo... Vender conhecimento latado é tipo vender filme pirata no Brasil? Eu sempre me perguntei como é que os camelódromos existiam, tá ligado? Se é ilegal fazer isso... O que impede de um policial ir lá e fechar todos os camelódromos? Se é algo ilegal, em tese. Tipo... Sempre me perguntei isso. Dinheiro? Tinha que fazer denúncia. Não, tá ligado? Eu não tô desejando que isso aconteça, tá ligado? Eu não tenho nada contra. Só que eu já, quando eu, né, já consumi muita coisa assim. Já comprei muita coisa em camelô. Mas eu não... Sempre me vem na cabeça como é que isso é, tipo, é proibido e ainda assim existe, sabe? Olha a Dory! Imersão. Culpa da Aloy.
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention.
Ok.
No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business.
Ah.
Huh? You mean you stopped selling it? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices anymore.
Ah, inteligente.
Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market. If I'm gonna make Mora, it's gonna be the lion's share. Plus,
pensamento legal.
getting as tight as they are now,
Bem saudável.
might as well just hang it up. Sounds like we came all this way for nothing. Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you
O olho
know
dela é
what
uma
I do
mora.
know.
É? Pera aí, abre o olho, Dory. Abre o olho, Dory.
After all, those smugglers have really crossed the
Caraca, é
line,
parecido
letting
mesmo.
their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that I can take over.
Coloração parecida.
So that the industry can become more fairly regulated.
Okay.
Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
Jura, Paimon? Descobriu como?
Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. You can gain all sorts of knowledge while bypassing the troublesome process of studying. Naturally, that makes it a product worth a high price. Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of demand. Plus, the cost of production is relatively low, so even if dealers
Mano,
have to
isso
cover
vai ser
transportation costs,
tão mão
there's
na
still
roda daqui a
enormous
100
profit to
anos,
be made.
chat. Imagina. Tipo, sei lá, quero aprender a falar inglês. Ao invés de passar meses num curso, você compra o conhecimento da linguagem numa cápsula e você aprende na hora tudo. Nossa, isso no futuro vai ser tão mão na roda. Eu sinto um pouco de medo, na verdade. De quando o mundo chegar nesse estado. Porque eu acho que algum dia vai chegar. Mas eu acho bem... Dá um pouco de medo disso.
Then why does the academia prohibit selling canned knowledge?
Problemas nervoso? É que, tipo assim... Eu não sei se vocês perceberam, mas hoje em dia todo mundo tem ansiedade. Porque a gente cada vez mais vive numa sociedade mais rápida e mais acesso ao conhecimento. E você tem muita coisa na sua cara. Você tá toda hora absorvendo conhecimento daqui, notícia dali. E tá tudo cada vez mais rápido. TikTok, essas coisas, timeline infinita. E a ansiedade só piora. Imagina no futuro, tá ligado? Se chegar nesse ponto de tipo, tu aprender uma coisa em segundos. Tipo... Isso aí vai ser...
Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your fingers does sound like a dream, doesn't it? But everything in the world comes at a price, right? Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale.
Ok. Literalmente toma remédio de tarja preta pra controlar a ansiedade. Pois é, mano. E a pior parte é que isso não é incomum hoje em dia, tá ligado? Muita gente faz isso hoje em dia. É bizarro.
But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently leads to at least 2 potential problems. First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed,
isso aqui é interessante, ó.
very difficult to correct.
Aceitar o conhecimento adquirido como fato, sem questionar e sem ser capaz de esquecer.
And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge.
Caraca, interessante esses efeitos colaterais aqui do conhecimento enlatado.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects?
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it.
Tudo exagerado faz mal? Sim, literalmente tudo. Até essa água.
It's just like how
Até respirar em exagerado faz mal.
But can also do harm when overused. It all comes down to balancing the right amount. Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale
Viu,
of
ó?
knowledge by those smugglers
Me assistir em
is left
excesso faz mal, viu, chat?
And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market. As far as I know, their real purpose is
Tudo
to
bem, eu não
distribute information
ligo.
about the Court of Desolation.
Tudo bem, eu não
That's
ligo.
where the real business opportunity is.
The Court of Desolation? What's that?
Peraí, mas se conhecimento enlatado faz mal em excesso e você se torna uma máquina incapaz de pensar, e o que estão fazendo com o escaramuche? Não estão injetando um monte de conhecimento enlatado nele? Pesado ainda? De conhecimento divino? Escaramuche não é humano, desconsidera. Pera aí, então, você não acha que ele... Vocês não acham que ele vai ficar biruta, não? Quer dizer, ele já é biruta, mas vocês não acham que ele não vai ficar mais biruta, não?
Considerando que os arcontes são bem humanos até.
Pois é.
Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of the Scarlet King. It's said that with the treasures inside, one can see beyond life and death. But any research of the ruins is strictly banned by the academia.
Vocês viram que nunca mais eles falaram sobre... Pera aí. Tá.
Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place.
Eles nunca mais falaram sobre erosão. Em Sumero eu não vi eles falarem sobre erosão, por exemplo.
Some of which is related to the Court of Desolation. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation. Because studying those
Leilão
ruins
de
is not just a
conhecimento.
simple matter. It requires knowledge spanning several fields. As for the auction, chances are they're trying to attract and on the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. So, they might as well just make a fortune while they're at it. By
Interessante.
Sounds surprising.
Vamos no leilão? Bora, let's go.
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you,
Ai, meu Deus.
our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location.
Meu Deus, ela... Tá. Eu
As
levo.
I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right? Now, let me consider how much I should sell this for.
Erosão de sumério não seria definhamento? Não, acho que são coisas diferentes. Erosão e definhamento são coisas diferentes.
I've got it. 500,000 mora per get. That's quite the bargain. We'll even offer a 50% discount for little Paimon's travel kit. Only 250,000 mora.
Let's go!
That's super
Eu
expensive.
pago, eu posso pagar.
No need to worry, little one.
Imagina se isso
Cyno's the one
realmente...
heading this investigation, isn't he? I'll be sure to bill all the expenses to him.
Meu Deus. Imagina se a gente realmente tivesse que pagar nesses momentos da história. Será que o conhecimento proibido está guardado em algum lugar? Porque se ele tivesse sumido, o definhamento deveria ser parado. Pois é, eu não sei.
All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild.
Pagaria? Eu pagaria. Eu gosto da Dory.
Just, be sure to not send him directly here, though, okay? That would leave me completely in the open. I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. The Mora.
We'd better get going. If Dory keeps at it, we'll be out of mora.
Põe na conta do Tartaglia, Dory. Põe na conta do Tartaglia. Peraí, esse kit realmente serve pra alguma coisa, nem ferrando. Ah, não. Está cheio de bugigangas estranhas e não consegue entender o que elas são. Mas, ao meu ver, todas parecem bem úteis. Beleza, let's go. Isso não é a história do Cyno? É sim. Estou fazendo. Dory parece eu, só pensa em dinheiro. Ela não pensa só em dinheiro. Ela também pensa em como ganhar dinheiro. Na aparência do dinheiro. No cheiro do dinheiro. No barulhinho do dinheiro que ele faz assim, quando tilinta na bolsinha.
In the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
Sim.
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of the Scarlet King.
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of the Scarlet King. The ruins do contain treasures, according to past research. One must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary ruins, however.
Okay.
If they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity. Less in recent years. But there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death.
Ressuscitar os mortos?
Resurrect the dead.
La Signora fãs abrem os olhos aí, nesse exato momento. Estava no YouTube vendo um vídeo que mostrava que só em Monde que não tinha alguma briga. Em Liyue a briga contra aqueles deuses serpentes de água e Inazuma a guerra lá em Shogun. E não tem nenhuma briga em Monde. É a cidade mais protegida, mesmo sem uma proteção direta do Vente. É que não tem muito o que proteger em Monde, né, Uzumaki? Só tinha o Dekaraben, que foi morto. O Andrews, que tirou a própria vida. E o Dvalin, que era amiguinho do Vente, que enlouqueceu. Mas o Dvalin cuidava da cidade pelo Vente, né?
Death is often the greatest grievance for many people.
Signora virou pó, Dente. Transformar pó em vida. Ó, se a gente pegar a poeirinha da Signora e entregar pro Albedo, acho que ele consegue, hein? Será que ele fecha a mãozinha na poeira da Lacinora e abre e sai uma Lacinora?
That's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. On top of that, it's hard to track the source of information contained in canned knowledge.
Bah. Ou se não fosse, se eles já não tivessem enterrado a Lacinora, se já não tivessem feito funeral, a gente podia até imaginar que o doutor podia fazer uma experiência, né, de tentar reviver a Sinora com uma gnose.
Quem disse que tinha alguma coisa enterrada?
Imagina.
Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good. We'll go investigate. But before that, We'll have to get rid of these people tailing us.
Ih, tem gente seguindo eles. Oh, meu Deus. Se você conseguir fazer uma boa piada, eu dou um sub de presente. Tudo bem, mas se você vai dar o sub depois de eu fazer a piada, não seria um sub de futuro? Já que o presente seria agora e o futuro depois da piada.
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. I'm sure they'll reveal themselves.
Obrigado pelo sub de presente pra Tavos. Obrigado, Todd. Ok.
Don't worry. I'll make short work of them.
That's Cyno for ya. But we can lend a hand too, you know.
Muito bom. Agora explica. É porque a palavra presente pode significar presenteando alguém, mas também pode significar o tempo presente. Ai, ai, ai. Quero um sub de passado. Bora lá, bora despistar a pessoa que está nos seguindo. Na verdade, acho que a gente vai só encurralar ela no meio do deserto. E aí o Cyno deve... O Cyno... Ai... Cyno. 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 Oh, pode me corrigir toda vez que eu falar Cyno errado, tá? Faz de novo abrasileirado. Cyno. O que eu posso dizer? Oi, eu dormi. Ah, tranquila, Ana. Relaxa. Tá descansada pelo menos? Olha, esse não é o Juba. O tal do Juba.
Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back.
Okay.
You must be Cyno. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed.
Caraca, mano, os caras sabem a reputação e ainda assim provoca, né? Imagina o Kazuha fazendo compra com a Dory. Olá, olá. Rei Leão tá nervosinho.
Why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you?
Quem sabe o que eu devo sou eu, tá bom?
That's right. We won't just sit back and do nothing.
Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Cyno? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough.
Ou eu posso espancar vocês, arrancar a informação de vocês de uma forma bem dolorosa, ir atrás das pessoas que contrataram vocês, prender elas, e aí vira zero a venda de conhecimento. Que tal?
On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Acho que o salário do Cyno tá bom, não precisa de mora extra, não.
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
Beleza, beleza. Quantos de vocês têm visão mesmo? Ah, tá. 0. Show. Olha, Cyno, eu trouxe a comerciante informante pra ajudar na batalha. Se bem que eu nem preciso usar ela, posso só usar a cabrita se eu acertar o hit. Eu gosto como a hitbox do Genshin é bem certinha, assim, só pra ferrar o arqueiro mesmo. Quer dizer, bem certinha não, ela é bugada. A famosa cococabra. A build dele tá mó troll. Deixa eu ver. Tá com a arma. Rito. É isso, né? Não tô afim de vender o boneco mesmo. Isso não muda o que eu falei. Tá bom, tá bom. Olha bem pros seus soldados. Ele me lembra aquele cavaleiro negro do filme do Monty Python. Já tá sem os dois braços e sem as duas pernas. E continua com a pose já, de marra. É só um arranhão, né? É só um arranhão. Isso, vai embora. This is but a scratch. Ai,
No
ai.
need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a trap.
Caraca, o Cyno não prende ninguém.
I apologize for
Por
bringing you into
quê?
this dangerous mess. Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes. Right?
Gatos conseguem dormir de olho aberto. Com um olho aberto e outro fechado.
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to
Peixe
forget.
também.
In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you.
Ok.
Yes. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation. I've become...
Whoa.
Ok.
Who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any further complications. His name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra. Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions.
Me
but I
ver
don't want to see
machucar.
you two get hurt.
Me machucar.
Don't worry, I'm almost safe.
Eu.
We'll see danger coming a mile away.
Ai, meu Deus.
Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
A gente vai estar em Nephilim, controlando 6 elementos diferentes, com 500.000 conquistas e feitos históricos nas costas, e os caras ainda vão estar falando sobre a gente se machucar, ou sobre ser perigoso pra gente, e essas coisas. É isso. Em pleno 2022. Cadê as piadas do Cyno nessa história? Oh, não é possível que a gente vai fazer a história inteira do Cyno e não vai ter uma piada na missão lendária dele. Eu vou ficar muito triste se isso acontecer.
So hot. If only there was some shade for us to cool off under.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to rest anyway.
Ok.
Okay. But don't you feel hot too, Cyno?
Não.
Of course. but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
E se a gente levasse uma flor da névoa e guardasse no bolso? Será que a gente não se sentiria refrescado?
Care to share any tips? Paimon's about to melt away.
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. Take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations.
Okay, if you say so. Just look around, it's just sand and desert.
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
Eita, escorpiões. Caraca, tá, é um bicho que eu não tinha enfrentado ainda. Eu ignoro eles. Bolsa a congelar. É, realmente. Paimon tá no Nordeste.
Well, Paimon really didn't expect to see those here.
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone.
Escorpiões caseiros.
Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away.
A gente matou os escorpiões
We're
domésticos.
surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here, nobody would ever know.
This place is super dangerous. Good thing we didn't let our guard down.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert, so how could they know where we are?
Ué. Ué.
Stay still.
Ué. Que? Não, peraí. Peraí. Isso tava ali. Ah, mas não tava. Peraí. Ué. Ah, não tava. Cadê? Literalmente nada. Literalmente nada. O jogo tem preguiça de pôr uma bolotinha assim no lado da roupa.
Here's the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Nunca modelam nada.
What is it?
Tá faltando grana pra modelar a
A
bolota.
miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar. They can use this to discern your approximate location. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it?
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed! Why would it be on her?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier.
Ok.
It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Cyno. Now let's get rid of it.
No. Hold on to it for now.
Olha o baú
It
que eu não
might still be
peguei.
useful for us. Let's keep heading to the auction.
Ok, let's go. Boa noite. Is this a Jojo reference? É o olho de Pegasus. Caraca, eu não explorei nada por aqui, hein? Nem uma PNG colada, né? Nem uma PNGzinha. Não é escorpião, pai, mas cogumelo. Ah, não, pera. Ah, tá. Ok.
We're way behind schedule.
O jogo não tem preguiça de colocar uma mora no olho da Dory, mas tem preguiça de colocar uma bolota na roupa do viajante. É. Olha o que encontramos.
Weird. Is this where the auction is?
É leilão pra nada, né? Vai leiloar pra quem?
Yeah, not a single soul.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival, but even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone to clear out.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
Pera aí. Por que a gente ainda tá levando o rastreador? Assim eles sempre vão saber onde a gente tá.
Alright, let's take a good look around the area.
Conhecimento latado comum. Pegadas. Aguinha.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, but don't worry. I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came.
Você não disse que poderia ser útil. Mas... Tá, mas... Pelo menos ele desativou o negócio. Ele não deu a intenção de que desativou. Volte e me encontre aqui depois de algum tempo. Tenho certeza que algo vai surgir até lá. Ah, entendi. A gente vai embora com o rastreador e ele vai ficar esperando.
They'll be back to pick up their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Okay.
Entendi.
Yes. And don't worry. If they dare...
Nice. Boa ideia, boa ideia. Segue o roteiro, segue o roteiro. Desculpa, eu não sou um bom policial estrategista, General Mahamatra. Não me passou isso pela cabeça. Não seria legal só colocar o rastreador em outro animal, aí ele estaria em um movimento longe? Pode ser também. É uma ideia. Ok.
We've probably gone further, but Paimon can't go another step.
Ai, meu Deus, Paimon. Como é que você dá passos? Você voa.
Let's go. Maybe Cyno's...
Depois do Genshin, se der tempo, Little Nightmares é o que eu pretendo. Mas depende de quanto tempo levar pra terminar. Calma, Dante, você está way behind the schedule. Ok.
Oh, looks like Cyno caught someone. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right, tell Paimon everything you know.
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I'd laid low and observed for a while, and he is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here. Am I right?
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Cyno. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gotten so greedy.
Pego pela ganância. Ele tentou ir lá pra roubar os cristalzinhos.
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could.
Exatamente.
Free merchandise is good business, but...
O cara tentou ser inteligentão aí, roubar, voltar pra pegar toda a mercadoria deixada.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere? If we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
All right.
Ah, ok.
Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village?
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, traveler.
Ok, ok.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to
Por que a gente não pega o conhecimento enlatado aqui?
Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Cyno's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Pelo menos esse aí sabe que não pode se meter com o Cyno. O Cyno. Cyno. A ganância que te move é a mesma que te mata. Vamos conhecer a família do comerciante.
Dad, you're back.
Vamos fazer sentir pena do comerciante.
We have guests? Hi there.
This is my daughter, Simin. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh,
E...
okay.
Ai, ai, ai.
Everyone knows Cyno in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Cyno, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
Why is that?
Todo mundo pedindo pra ele abandonar a investigação.
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits.
Viajante é ver um traficante aquele que ajuda a Dory?
Involves dozens, if
É
not
errado você não tá.
Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Cyno.
Isso aqui é a realidade de muitas coisas na vida real. Um negócio, como é que eu posso dizer? Ilegal, acaba se tornando muito lucrativo e do interesse de muita gente, a ponto de que, sei lá, um agente da lei bem intencionado não consegue parar. Porque até dentro da lei já tá meio que comprado e combinado pra não se meter, tá ligado?
And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse. Why are you so bent on putting us out of business?
Eu imagino quantos policiais entram pra polícia achando que vão poder fazer muitas coisas e tem coisas que eles simplesmente não podem se meter. Porque já tá no sistema já. É meio triste.
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Obrigado pelo chazinho.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Fofa.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
Fofa.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Tá com veneno? Ou se tiver com veneno, eu nunca mais confio numa criança o resto do jogo inteiro. Chá no deserto? É pra esquentar, né? Chazinho pra esquentar.
Massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping to ask you for a favor. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk.
História triste.
That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough. I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Selling canned knowledge?
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Cyno. Give us a way to survive.
Bah, e aí, chat? E aí? Tem ninguém saudável em Sumero, não? E aí, o que vocês fariam? Será que isso é verdade? Muita gente entra pro mundo do crime pra ajudar alguém. Pois é.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
Ah, e agora? Tem várias outras formas de fazer dinheiro, com certeza, mas às vezes é mais fácil falar do que fazer, né?
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
É isso aí, justiça. Let's go.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me.
Pelo menos ele vai ajudar a filha dele, né?
Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
Doutor Tigas. Verdade, pô.
Look at all of this.
Que bonito. Oh, eu quero.
Yes. All neatly packed
Eu quero esse conhecimento divino roxo e azul.
Producers could impossibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand in this?
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they
Que
contain knowledge about
bonito.
the
Posso colocar no bully? Foi o próprio Cyno que não prendeu os caras lá e eles eram bandidos, mas o pai de família vai. Imagina! Até agora não prendemos nenhum bandido, aí chega no cara que tá tentando conseguir dinheiro pra curar a filha e o Cyno prende.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this?
Incrível.
Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. The pieces have now all fallen into place.
Ok, então a academia tá por... A academia tá participando do esquema. Mas ele ainda fica com o braço.
No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe. Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation, if we can enter the repository, but considering my current status, you'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to
Tá, eu vou ter que me infiltrar na academia e achar os registros pra saber quem é que vazou esse conhecimento.
We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some preparations.
Só o Cyno ficou de fora dessas. É, da mesma forma que ele ficou de fora do plano da academia da missão principal, né? É que como eles falaram, o Cyno é correto demais.
Don't worry. I'll find them before things escalate that far. But if you still feel uneasy, then why don't you tell me about anyone...
Ok. É muito previsível. Odeio academia. A Acho muita injustiça ter axolote pra colocar no bully, mas não ter gato felino evoluído. Pô, ia ser legal. Chat, por que eu não posso botar escorpião no bully? Pera aí. Por que eu não posso botar abutre no bully? Por quê? Por que eu não posso botar crocodilo? Ele atacar? Repita. É pra baixo. Onde é que é? Onde é que é isso? Onde é que... Alô? Calma, onde é que eu tô? Pra onde é que eu tenho que ir? Na academia, Dante? Ah, é dentro da academia! Calma. Porque tu não pode botar um mamute nem um flopa. Verdade, parece um flopa mesmo. Imagina na cena, você chega no bully e descobre que um dia os companheiros foram atacados pelo escorpião e os abutres estão aproveitando os restos. Ah, tá. Não queria ter imaginado isso.
How's the investigation going? Oh, so you were able to find Cyno after all. I hope he's doing all right.
Lê a carta, Nabil. Acabei de te entregar.
I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
It's alright. We wanted to help Cyno too.
I can tell that he really trusts you. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But that's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it... However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is... Follow me, I'll show you. Hopefully we'll find the answers that Cyno...
The restricted repository.
Arquivo secreto. Let's go. Me sinto entrando num cofre de um banco. Só que o banco é uma biblioteca. Pera aí. É aqui? A natureza é linda.
Okay, I understand. Since Cyno is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions.
Voz bonita, moço.
But I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
Voz bonitinha. Oi, oi, tudo bom? Partiu matar o clone. Que clone?
So this is the restricted repository.
Não tem clone.
I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well.
Ok.
The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Ok. Mais um dublador desperdiçado. A voz dele parece o Dante imitando Oz. Materiais selados. Corte da isolação. Ok. Pesquisa sobre o quadro da isolação. Descoberta, investigação e fanatismo. Descoberta. Ok. Sr. Kong, obrigado pelo Prime. Muitíssimo obrigado. Meu Deus, um livro, meu maior inimigo. Ok. Tá. Isso aqui é bastante informação sobre o corte da desolação. Sobre as fases, os estágios da história do corte da desolação. Ok. Ok, interessante. Ok. Então, muita gente pesquisa sobre o corte da desolação, mas não é muito legal, né? Porque as pessoas chegaram à conclusão de que teria que envolver pessoas sendo, né? Nessa frase aqui. Aí, né? Isso é meio problemático. É meio problemático. Tentando fazer isso pro corte da desolação aparecer. Pessoas não vivendo a si mesmas. Mas disseram 3 estágios e ele só tinha 2. Cadê o terceiro?
Cyno's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Rodkani. But you're not far off. Mortada Rodkani was Taj's only son.
Igualzinho o Cult of the Lamb.
Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Cyno didn't know about it.
Ok.
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison.
Ups. Upsi. Tá bom. Aí, Shingeki, tudo bom? Não é novo para jogadores de Yu-Gi-Oh, né? Nem para jogadores de Cult of the Lamb.
You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He used to be Cyno's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so that...
Right.
Ok.
I heard
Ele tem uma
Cyno
visão?
mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada incident.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the Academia, everyone had high expectations of him. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars.
Mas prender o próprio filho deve ser bad vibes, né?
Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl.
Ai.
By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late.
Ai.
He never had a last chance to see his
Prender
son.
o próprio filho e ele fazer isso logo em seguida, eu acho que é mais bad vibes ainda.
Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative.
É a missão lendária do Cyno.
I had no idea that happened.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now.
Wait.
Ok.
Don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now.
Não, imagina.
Impossible. Taj would never do that. I mean, yes, he does have a big reputation and has access to such research, but this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations.
Nunca diga nunca, meu querido Nabil. Às vezes, os maiores vilões são os heróis que conhecemos. Às vezes, ele viveu demais como um herói e se tornou um vilão.
Then Taj is indeed a suspect, because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the academia without anyone ever noticing.
O que tá achando da quest até agora? Tô achando interessante a história. Tipo... esse negócio aí de conhecimento enlatado e o... Como é que se fala quando alguém... Contrabando de conhecimento enlatado... É um negócio que me veio na cabeça enquanto a gente fazia quest, né? Quando a gente conheceu a Dory na quest principal. É interessante ver o trabalho, assim, do Cyno indo atrás desse tipo de coisa.
Tá, do Cyno.
É como se fosse o plot realmente de um policial tentando fazer uma coisa boa. Sendo que o sistema todo já está mecanizado para essa coisa ilegal acontecer normalmente. Como aconteceu na quest principal também. Que o Cyno foi deixado de fora do plano da academia porque eles sabiam que ele seria contra, porque ele é certinho demais.
But even so,
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Or even bring the dead back to life, right?
Ah, faz
So maybe
sentido.
Taj is trying to bring Mortada back.
Amo seu canal. Obrigado, Shinkyo. A história do Genshin começou a ficar mais pesada em Sumero. Ela começou a ficar mais pesada em Inazuma, na verdade.
No, I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. It's the job of the Mantra to find the truth and track down criminals. Do you have any questions? If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
Paimon's kinda confused. What
Ok.
should we do?
oh, now that I think about it, Cyno, there's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Don't worry, Tosh. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
O cara ainda não acredita que seja ele. Eu já acho que temos um suspeito aí. Dá pra pegar mais coisa? Um pesquisador espantamade que foi expulso da academia por estudar formas de vida mecânica. Esse não é o cara da missão lendária do Tignari? É, né? O espantamade. Eu acho que é o pesquisador da missão lendária do Tignari. Tristeza. Interessante. É só esses dois que eu posso ver. Não, tem outro aqui. Pesquisador Haravatati que foi preso por decifrar documentos proibidos. Não sei quem é. Tem mais aqui? Não. Não posso roubar um livrinho de conhecimento proibido, não? Não? Tá bom, desculpa. Boa noite, boa noite. Mano, na verdade, isso de que Genshin ficou mais pesado, assim, em... Genshin sempre foi pesado. Mano, o primeiro NPC que a gente encontra no jogo, indo pra cidade de Mondstadt, um dos primeiros, não sei se é o primeiro, mas é o time. O time! Ai, meu Deus. Ah, eu não fiz isso. Eu fiz isso. Esperando o pai dele, né? Em questão de missão lendária, a missão lendária do Vente é pesada também. Pelo menos eu acho triste. O negócio do... Esqueci o nome dele. Nossa, me fugiu completamente o nome do herói lendário de Mondstadt.
Well, yes, but isn't that pretty
Stanley, isso! Eu achei a missão do Stanley triste, a missão do Vente que mostra a história do Stanley já triste também. Em Liyue tem bastante história triste.
The academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even...
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Mantra.
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not.
Ok. Eu chorei com a do Vente, eu também. Aquele menino de Liyue que também não sabe ler que os pais deles morreram. É, aquele que te convida pra brincar de esconde-esconde.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Aquele lá é tenso também.
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could...
Caraca, ninguém sabe. O bando de cego, algum NPC aí deve ter visto, né?
Excuse me, have you seen any large...
Huh?
Why do you ask?
Responde, meu querido.
Just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something. There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't think he's been making a lot of shipments lately.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened? A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Impossible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever...
É isso, né? O tal do Taj realmente é. Por que não pergunta pra caixa? Vou dormir? Vai dormir, menino. Oh, quem tem aula amanhã cedo já devia estar dormindo, hein? Tá tarde.
I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him.
É, Nabil, é difícil engolir a verdade, né?
Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
Tá na negação, coitado. Tá na fase da negação. O pessoal da academia é mó legal fora da missão principal. Mas quando chega ela geral vira um... É, mais ou menos, né? É que assim, não existe um lugar onde todo mundo seja um desgraçado. Sempre vai ter pessoas boas no meio de muito desgraçado, assim como sempre vai ter desgraçado no meio de muita gente boa. As pessoas são diferentes.
A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "found." Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire, but Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj...
Okay.
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There is no way that he would...
Meu Deus, Nabil, aceita.
Fine.
Aceite a verdade.
Don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Let's go. Dormir é de comer? Não, é de descansar. Quantos por cento da quest será que eu já fiz? Quase no final? Ok.
So, this is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry? Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission.
Eu acho que é melhor eu chutar a porta e entrar.
Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest.
Se ele é inocente, não tem nada a esconder.
What's this?
Não concordam?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
Tô desempregado e a coisa mais chã que tem pra fazer é ver live especial do Twice. Então posso dormir 2 da manhã. Ah, tudo bem. Todo mundo que... O bom é que todo mundo que se forma na escola vira oficialmente desempregado. Todos vocês aí que estão terminando nos últimos anos da escola, sintam-se animados. Logo vocês ganharão seus diplomas e serão oficialmente desempregados.
Yes, this is definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, The scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive.
É, meu querido.
The operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities.
Olha, será que eu tô no meio?
Merchants, mercenaries?
Será que o Neymar tá no meio? Será que a Lady Gaga tá no meio?
I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no
Tá
way
tudo no mesmo
anyone could
nível,
be
né?
such a
Eu,
large
Neymar e Lady
organization on their
Gaga,
own.
tudo no mesmo nível. Mesma coisa, mesma fama.
You're right. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation.
Ó. Ah, eu sei onde é isso, mas vai marcar no mapa, porque o jogo é assim, o jogo é chato.
Taj really has turned on his honor and
Mas
committed
eu
these
sei onde
terrible
é.
acts. And I suspect that he might already... I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well.
All right, we'll give these to Cyno and see. Let's go.
Bora. Só não abrir o mapa. Eu lutei muito por esse diploma. Quase fiquei louco que matei alguém. Ah. Relaxa, relaxa. Passou, passou. Vocês sabiam que eu tenho pesadelos com minha escola até os dias de hoje? Literal. Sempre que eu tenho um pesadelo, ou envolve escola, ou envolve meu antigo trabalho. É sempre.
Well, Cyno, what do you make of it?
Taj. It's been a while since I last saw him. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although...
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
Ih, ele é o homem por trás do ruim? Fundamental ensino médio. Geral, assim. Completamente grata que vou fazer Enem este ano, porque quem vai fazer em 2024 se lascou. O Enem do novo ensino médio vai ser uma desgraça. Trabalhava do quê? Suporte telefônico.
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change, whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become. That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judgment
Julgar o seu
myself.
antigo amigo e parceiro.
Time is ticking.
Chop, chop. Vamos lá.
We're way behind schedule.
Pior que ultimamente eu não tô lembrando dos meus sonhos. Acho que nem sonhei. Não lembro da última vez que eu tive um sonho. Pois é. Também não lembro direito, mas... eu tenho certeza que quando eu tenho é sobre esses dois temas. Porque já tive tantos que eu sei que é por aí. Geralmente o da escola, o envolvendo escola é... eu estou atrasado pra escola, eu acordei tarde, não sei. Ou o ônibus enguiça, ou eu perco o trem, ou eu perco o voo, sei lá, tá ligado? Alguma coisa acontece que eu estou atrasado de ir pra escola. E aí eu chego na metade, aí eu descubro que tinha prova, que eu não estudei. Aí eu descubro que tinha trabalho que eu não fiz pra entregar. Aí é um monte de coisa assim, tá ligado? Aí às vezes eu acordo meio desesperado até lembrar que eu não estudo mais. Ou às vezes acontece que no próprio sonho eu lembro que eu não estudo mais. Daí aí fica de boas. Pesadelo. Bah, se isso não é um pesadelo pra vocês... não é um pesadelo você chegar na escola e descobrir que tinha prova e trabalho e tudo e você não estudou? Pra mim isso é um pesadelo. Pra mim isso é motivo de pânico. Como é que entra lá? Aqui. Minha vida real. Entrar sem acordar os escorpiões. Que bonitinho. Eles dormindo igual uma bolinha. Igual um tatu-bola. Dia padrão pra mim. Tem que acender os negócios, eu acho. Ou não. Pra mim não faço ação direito. Se não tiver um capeta atrás de mim, eu nem conto com um pesadelo. Eu acho que qualquer coisa que seja uma situação desesperadora pra ti é pesadelo.
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Que time é esse, Dante? É um time, né? É um time, né?
Next on the look. These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Bom que eu tenho a Ganil. Espera uma Freeze 3.0. É o novo meta, exato. Dá pra botar eles assim no bully? Queria! Paimon, a gente já foi em 1 milhão de domínios com coisas se mexendo. Será que se eu for devagarinho eles não acordam? Ai, que bonitinhos. Pera aí. Pra mim pegar aquele baú, eu não tenho que matar eles, não? Aproveitar que todo mundo tá no AD, que daí ninguém vê nada. Pessoal do AD, vou esperar acabar o AD, hein? Esperar acabar o AD. Acabou o AD? Acabou o AD? Ah, que coisa. Eu tava esperando vocês aqui, tá? Tava esperando aqui. Relaxa. Nada aconteceu. Só fiquei esperando. Tomei uma água. Até tomar de novo? Nham, nham, nham.
That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Caraca, mano, que domínio legal. Meu Deus. Obrigado, Cash, pelos 5 bits. Ah, ops. Oh, domínio maneiro, mano. Gostei. Ai, minha labirintite. Ah, eu usei o negócio cedo demais da Nilou. Tentei combar. O negócio da Nilou é interrompido se você troca de personagem. Achei isso paia. Tá vendo? A gente tem um roxo na escada. Bonita, né? Será que vai liberar pro bully? Achamos o amiguinho do Cyno.
Taj.
Ah, Cyno. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected.
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me.
Por quê?
Was it all your doing?
Não. Não, a gente sabe o porquê. A gente sabe o porquê.
The research of the Court of Desolation.
A gente já sabe que foi ele também.
Yes, it was me.
Uou.
Then explain why.
A gente já sabe o porquê, Cyno. Por causa do filho.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants
Ele quer salvar o filho, quer dizer, ele quer reviver o filho.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone. Miserable.
Triste. Se sentir sozinho é uma sensação horrível.
Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the dead back to life.
Será mesmo? Reviver os mortos nunca é uma coisa interessante. Sempre dá errado.
Did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasures that I seek. I'm so close, Cyno. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Que é uma prova? Caraca, eu não tinha parado pra pensar nisso, né?
Since you're so sure,
aqui que foi trazida de volta à vida. Por que os Fatui não chamaram os Adepti?
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
Peraí. Os Adeptos têm poder para reviver alguém? E a Tsaritsa não?
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once?
Não deixe. Não.
Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all.
A gente vai voltar com o NPC? What? Um NPC velho ainda?
This power is mine.
Meu Deus.
I will set things right no matter what comes.
Ele ainda invoca os bichinhos dos mob novo, legal. Ó, se liga. Pera aí, eu preciso de energia. Pera aí, eu preciso de energia. Ah! Isso foi uma flechada, moço. Moço, isso foram 2 flechadas, moço. Pô, eu queria mostrar um combinho. Eu queria mostrar um combinho. O cara nem pra ter mais vida.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. I gained new power when I entered the core of desolation.
Você sentiu, não é? Eu sou mais forte do que você se lembra.
This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door behind me, this power will be complete. Even life and death will have no grip on me.
Show. Tá tremendo.
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured. Or are you ready to sacrifice your life for this?
Agora que você está ferido. Mano, tipo... Imersão. Você crê que a Ganil tá com uma bazuca, o cara tá com uma lança.
I'll do what I have to.
Tá bom. Tá bom.
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charging forward and putting your life on the line.
Tá bom.
Just like now.
Chame uma ambulância.
Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose, didn't you?
O Cyno nem pra fazer uma pose de quem tá machucado, né? Sei lá, segurando o braço. Não, tá literalmente braços cruzados falando como se tivesse machucado.
All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. What happened just now was also part of your plan. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed,
Até o Vegeta segurou o braço.
your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
Huh? What do you mean, Cyno?
He never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
What's happening?
What?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together. People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless more into secret research.
Peraí, se essa não é a intenção dele, qual é?
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale operation was already in motion.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought of bringing my son back tugged at my heart.
Ele tava fingindo.
I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation. A place that once
Ele veio aqui tentar destruir o corte da desolação.
As this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did. Generation after generation. Regardless of the... Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be any...
Que não falou logo então?
Seeking it out.
Meu Deus, pra que tudo isso? Os danos que vimos na parede até aqui.
That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The academia forbids the research of the Court of Desolation, so they would to add to the problem. The organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the academia.
Ele seria o mal da história, sim.
So, you pretended to be the one behind all this as a test for me.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I am assured. Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too?
His fate is already sealed.
Meu Deus.
There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more wick to burn.
Meu Deus.
You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place. Let this be the final judgment. I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me.
What are you?
I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners.
Porque sempre termina em tristeza.
If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Ah, negócio do trailer.
Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
All right, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
The Court of Desolation has...
Tô triste. Morrer assim, né? Mano, morrer afogado com areia. Nossa, isso deve ser horrível. Nossa, isso deve ser horrível.
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters.
Ou esmagado. Não é afogado, é sufocado. Mas tipo... Bom. Tá certo. Bom. Qual é a diferença de sufocado pra afogado? Ele vai morrer só depois de não conseguir mais respirar. Mas ele vai... Não tem como você não tentar respirar. Ele vai tentar respirar em algum momento e vai respirar areia. Não é que nem sufocado que é falta de ar. Bom.
Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end. To them, as long as there's more to be made, they will disregard the Academia's rules. Whether it's the Court of Desolation or anything else. Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation. But it won't be long before they continue searching for another target. That's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
We'll help too.
Thank you. But you've already done enough. Just leave the rest to me. I will bring them to justice myself. So, that's what I'm going to do.
Ok. A areia vai entupir a narina. Meu Deus. Dá pra se afogar com qualquer coisa líquida. Pois é. Achei que qualquer coisa que você... Espere 4 dias se passarem. 4! Let's go! O Cyno podia ter soltado, tipo... Que agora era a hora de enterrar o assunto, né?
We meet again. Thank you so much.
Depois dessa parte da missão fica ainda mais difícil fazer piada, boy. Eu acabei de fazer.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Olha o
Convicts
Nebio.
from the desert are being escorted through caravan rebot, so I'm here to keep an eye on things.
Então, Nabil, sabe aquele cara que você achava ele legal? Ele é bem legal. Mas infelizmente ele não aguentou a pressão de ser muito legal. Mas tá tudo bem, tá tudo bem.
The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say with confidence that this case is finally coming to an end. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. However, word is that someone crossed the desert and took out their main camp overnight. After that,
foi muita areia pro caminhão dele. Tá enterrado nas fofocas, uma situação muito sufocante. Sufocado de tanto trabalho, ele enterrou toda a sua raiva. Muito peso nos ombros. Ah, achei triste, mas essa missão não me cativou tanto. Não sei. Tem algumas missões que me pegam de jeito e tem outras que não.
Cleared out the traitors from within the academia and arrested all the Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still
Taquinha, obrigado pelos 15 meses. Brigadinho, meu querido.
By the mysterious person who had defeated the mercenary groups.
Okay.
I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border.
Caraca.
Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for
So that's the end of it. Catching everyone on the list means no more smuggling canned knowledge and no more victims. It was a lot of work, but Paimon thinks we accomplished something big.
That's right. Thanks again for your assistance. As for the mysterious person who hit the mercenary camp, that must be Cyno, right? He's the only one I can think of who could accomplish such a feat. Speaking of which, have you been in touch with Cyno these days? I think I just saw him when I was on watch nearby. He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it, they were nowhere to be seen. If you happen to see him, please send my regards.
Ok, pode deixar. No caso, ele tá comigo aqui no time, mas pode deixar.
Don't worry about me. If anything happens, you can find me at the academia anytime.
Ok.
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you, this is certainly not the best solution.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently, someone had enticed Mortada Radkani into becoming interested in researching the Court of Desolation. Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, he wanted to conduct research that would seem groundbreaking and significant. After Mortada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything for their own interests. This makes me angry.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them next time.
Okay.
If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days,
Que
but maybe you will and can help
bonitinho.
me collect more testing data.
Ajudando o amiguinho.
Cyno! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you also here to see
Eu adoro ver personagens interagindo.
That's right. Cyno asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Simin. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but
Ele
he
é
looks
o
a little more
médico pra ajudar a criança. A filha lá do cara. Faz sentido. Ah.
And Cyno, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
Você não precisa ser tão sério o tempo todo. Pois é, né? Cadê as piadas, Cyno? Sino. Cadê as piadas, Sino?
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. Her condition seems to be improving lately, so I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving a video forest? What happened?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek after canned knowledge. So I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidya Forest. Take care.
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
But what about you, Cyno?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes, but those who are alive must continue pressing forward.
Okay, bonito.
I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change.
Erosão!
No belief can completely resist.
Falaram em erosão em Sumero. Só porque eu comentei que não tinham falado. Não é a mesma erosão, mas enfim.
I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, just as I gained courage from my own superiors. And my partner.
Okay.
I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know. There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj. But I didn't share details with anyone. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation.
Tadinho. Ok. Quest. Eita! Decoração. General Mahamato em serviço. Legal, legal. Isso aqui é uma mochila? É um saco de dormir? O que é isso? Fala com ele, fala com ele. Ok.
By the way, something strange happened a few days ago.
Ah, eu sei o que vai vir. Eu sei o que vai vir. É a cobrança da Dory, né?
A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 mora.
Eu sabia.
I didn't remember owing anyone mora, especially not that kind of amount. So I arrested the merchant on charges of provocation and disturbing the peace. Do you know anything about this?
Ele prendeu a Dory?
Nope. Paimon has no idea what that could be.
What? Não, ele não... Ô Dante, acabei de ver seu vídeo, valeu pelo react. Draw Mask oficial. Então, eu tô gravando essa ceninha extra fora de live porque eu percebi que na hora eu fiquei tão emocionado que o Draw Mask apareceu lá que eu sequer finalizei o que eu tinha pra falar sobre a quest. Eu achei ela legal, não achei assim, uau, melhor quest que eu já vi em Genshin Impact, best missão lendária ever, mas achei ela na média, assim, um 7, 8, mais ou menos a opinião que o chat tinha dado. Eu achei a lore ok, eu gostei ali do domínio do Cyno, eu gostei do Tignari ter aparecido no final. Foi uma quest boa, Carol. Sabe por que eu esqueci de falar o que eu achei da quest?
Por quê?
Porque eu sou esquecino.
bobo, gente.